everybody? How is everybody today? I feel so much better. I've been watching my temperature since yesterday going down and down. Like this morning when I woke up, 37.6, and then 37.3. Hopefully it's gone because I miss work. I want to go back to work on Monday. But I don't want to call them and be like, oh, I'm coming back. And then all of a sudden, I'm still not good. I'm still not well enough. And I really do not want to give anything to the vulnerable people, that are our patients. Like, imagine you're just going for an operation and then all of a sudden you get something else. Hi, Cookie Monster. How are you today? Hi, Tins. What happened to your karaoke? When I was doing those videos, The Unexpected John, I couldn't find it. So I just recently found it. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I really want to do my singing videos, but I couldn't find my mic. But it's okay because I realized that um the echo was good anyway. The echo in the house was good. Enough yapping. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cookie Monster? But that's what it's all about. The yapping is what's happening. Happy Saturday. How are you today? Hi, Tim. How are you? This is the best I have felt in the past few days, or I guess the past week. Yeah. Yeah, today is the who yeah. Yeah. I don't think I was that alive, I guess every day I feel better and better. How are you, Tim? What are you doing this weekend? Hi, Parker Ram. How are you? I missed you. Hello, Tin. Sorry I've been gone. I've had medical stuff going on. Oh, what happened? What happened? Me too. I had medical stuff going on. I was gonna send you over one, as I no longer need mine now. Since I upgraded my USB. Oh, I wouldn't mind a free one. And I know that yours is a good quality because you you're really like into this music stuff. I wouldn't mind that, hand me down. I don't mind that. And I like the idea of it, like the concept of it, because it's like good for the environment at the same time. It's like double purpose, right? It's like you don't waste anything. You don't have to buy something new. And at the same time, you know, um, I don't know, I kind of feel like you're recycling it somehow. Hi, Cookie Monster. We was just watching a Filipino movie about the vote and how people get. Really? A Filipino movie? What is it called? Did you have bird flu? I'm not sure what I had, Tim. How does the bird flu go? Maybe that's what I had. Oh, so you back home, Tins. What is it? What is the bird flu? Hey, Joy Prasad, how are you today? Yeah, I'm back home now. Cookie Monster, hope you are fine now. I'm feeling so much better. Like I haven't felt this good in a long time. I've had like cluster headaches for like a week straight. Hope you're good. Went to the doctor for it finally. Really? I had a head thing as well, Parker M. Like I had like felt a pop in my head and it really scared me because like after the pop there was like pain after. So I was like, what is that? And it didn't really help when I searched it because when I searched it, it was showing aneurysm. So I know. Anyway, they did all the diagnostic tests to see whether it's anything urgent, anything life threatening, if it's an aneurysm. But there's nothing, so it's okay. It might be something else, but I have no idea what it is. But I have, my GP is going to investigate just in case. Like, what if it's something that's just there, might not be life threatening, but what if over a long period of time, it's causing damage and we just don't know? You know what I mean? Hi, Jessie. How are you today? So I want to, find out. Ballad is new on Netflix. Oh, okay. You know what I'm watching, Tim? Oh, yeah. I'm at the moment watching A Man on the Inside. It's about like a old guy, hired to infiltrate a nursing home, kind of go undercover and be a spy, kind of because one of the residents there lost her necklace, and the son wanted to investigate, from his side, his own, do his own investigation. And I don't know, I enjoy it because I guess it's, I always like watching old people do stuff, you know, because it makes me feel like life is longer. You know how a lot of people will say, act your age? I don't like that because it kind of makes you feel like, oh, when I get older, I'm limited now, you know? So I don't like that. It's like, what do you mean act your age? No, don't limit yourself. Even if you get old, you can do stuff. And I like watching that one because it's like, it shows the nursing home and then, but I've always felt like this. And they show it, they show how I felt because my daughter always told me, like, you are not going in a nursing home. And I kept telling her, no, I want to go to a nursing home. Because I feel like I want to be surrounded by people that will understand me. I want to have like a community. And what am I gonna do? Like if I'm at home, do will I know people that that am I gonna be able to go out and about, and be everything be accessible to me? Like I feel like in the nursing home it's more accessible, because it's made for my condition, or my condition, or like, it's made for my age, and then the people that are there are probably gonna be, people who know what I'm going through. So I don't it's not gonna make me feel lonely. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe someday, but that's how I think because I used to work in a nursing home, that's why. And then my daughter was like, you only think that because you work in a nursing home before, But she was like, not everyone is gonna, you're thinking that everyone who's gonna work there is gonna be like you. Yeah. So so she's like, so it's appealing for you. But she's like, there's a lot of people who will abuse whatever. But you know what? I work with a lot of people and a lot of people do care, and so I think it's gonna be okay. We can rock the nursing home. Yeah. You don't have to pay. I mean, whatever. um I just like the idea of it. I like the idea that, if you have catheter problems, there's somebody that you can talk to about your catheter problems. You know what I mean? Like everyone else is gonna get grossed out. Like imagine talking to your family about that, like your grandkids. They don't care about your catheter problems. Like they don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? I want to be like, like talk to somebody and they know exactly what I mean. I know that in the nursing home, I will have that. Like there will be people there like, yeah, I know, and they might have tips for me, like what, you know. When they had that problem, these are the tips, you know what I mean? And then I don't know how to explain it. I just kind of feel like it's a good option for me. I like that better. I don't want my daughter to spend a lot of her money, in other stuff. Like I think it's good. Um, it was terrible. I felt sick as well. Really? How long did you get sick for? Oh yeah, you told me like 1 week, right? Did it like really you cannot take any painkillers or whatsoever? Like it was just there the whole entire time? Very good. Take care of your health well. Thank you so much, Joy. How are you, Joy? How's your weekend? I've been feeling sick too. I think it's going around. Really, Jesse? How do you? What do you feel? What do you feel? Hi, Francesco Niti. Hi, Umesh Umesh. Hi, Fear. Welcome back, Fear. I remember you. Hi, Prasad. Welcome back. Hi, Informer. Like the number 4. Thank you so much for the like, Prasad. Hi, Prasad. With Ted Danson is from on same people who made Good Place. Oh, what is it? Oh, you mean right, right. The series that I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what. Hey, Mad Dog, word me as well. Mine were like the level of my temples. Ah, okay. Did you find out yet? I love old people. That's why I'm so caregiving. Older people have so much history and life to share. That's true. Yeah. I mean, when I got exposed to the nursing home, I guess there's a lot of things that you will learn, from them. And it's so they could be really funny as well too. Like um, I remembered they would say stuff um, how do I explain it? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Send me to prison. Nobody's gonna accept me. something, something like that. Oh my gosh. Good afternoon, Miss Tins. How are you, Mad Dog? But I mean, what I like about it is, it shows a lot of the things that you can still do. You know, like your life is not over. Like even if you're old, I like that. I like the idea of Because it's scary, like it's scary to think that you're getting older and older, and then what, like now I'll have to act my age, and what does that even mean? Like be like a grandma that doesn't do anything, you know what I mean? Like I want to have a wider world. I want to be able to experience still a lot more things, even when I'm old. You know what I mean? Good afternoon, Miss Tins. How are you, Mad Dog? Hello from Germany, beautiful woman. Hi, Fear. How's everything in Germany? True, it depends on the staff, though. You're right. Yeah, and I guess it could be, you know what I have noticed, like working from one organization to another, like not whatever it is now will not remain that way. So something has to be like a driving force all the time, like a motivation for people. And I noticed that with a lot of managers, like you get one manager after another, and you will see the difference between how they manage the place and how one good manager can turn a place around like that. And um I think sometimes like that's what you need, but obviously you can't control everything. Maybe you've been there for when you chose that place, it might have like a really good manager and it might be running really well, and then it might not, after some time. So I don't know. I don't know. Because like if it's a business, obviously the people who are running the business, they don't want um to not spend that much, so then they will try to save up on staff. They will try to give you less staff, and then the manager will have to balance that out, like between safety and like still giving a good quality of care, um but still not have to, like not spend way too much, you know what I mean. And some managers are very good at that, like when the above, the owners kind of say no, you have to have less staff because this is like way too much spending. Some managers are so good that they can actually turn around and say, you know what, that is not safe anymore. That's not good quality of care anymore. No, we cannot go down anymore. You know what I mean? And vice versa, like they can also be the one to say to the staff, no, that's too much stuff. You guys are way too relaxed. Whatever. Hi Umesh Umesh, how are you today? Hi colors from India. Like anyway, just have a balance, I guess. But you'll miss the bones. I know, mad dog. What do you mean? Bones from where? In the nursing home, there's a lot of bones. What do you mean? Sometimes I joke to my daughter because she kind of her idea of a nursing home is so bad. Her the connotation for her. I maybe it's a Filipino thing. Like from in the Philippines, when the way people think, when they think nursing home, it's like you've abandoned your family. If you put them in a nursing home, it's like it's such a bad thing. It's like you don't care enough about your mother. You keep putting them in the, that's how bad it is there. Like that thinking. But I've worked in a nursing home, and I guess it's different if you work there, if you live there. But um, in my opinion, maybe I don't know, maybe I will change my mind someday. But at the moment, the way I think of it is like, you know what, I don't mind that. I don't mind being there. The idea of it, the concept of it, and I think I don't. I like the fact that there's help, and then around all the time, and then I like the idea that there's people around that will understand me, that there's a community like that. And then I told my daughter, sometimes I will joke to her um like I will find the man of my dreams there, you know. They're like my soulmate. And I'm like, and we're gonna live together forever. There is no escaping me because he's on a wheelchair. I'm joking. He's bedbound. He cannot leave me. Excuse me. Yes, it was there a whole week. I was even taking my migraine medicines and it wouldn't even work. Oh no. So where did you end up being? Did you end up in Hospital Parker Ram? I've booked my flights for Malaga and also put a deposit down for the hotel because you recommended me. Oh, that is super cool. The unexpected, John. I hope you enjoy. When are you going again? I'm doing good, thanks. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Madog. You can still hear me. You know, you know what? I'm gonna search about bird flu. Somebody else mentioned that before, but I haven't really searched about it. I don't really know how that's meant to feel like. But nobody really told me what kind of virus I have. They just said it's probably something viral, and then you can just recover at home. I'm doing good, thanks. Glad you're feeling better. Hi from India. Hi, callers. How are you today? My favorite client. She went to New York. She was 20. I just happened to be when the war ended, and they all celebrate in the streets with champagne. Really, really, Jessie Towler. Oh, 20? She went to New York when she was 20. Oh, when you were in the nursing home. Oh, I still remember my favorite resident. We call them resident here. Um, oh, she was very particular. She was so, like, she wants you to do things very particularly. How you open the curtains, it has to be like this, and I did everything how she wanted it. Um, and how you wipe her bottom. It's true. It's true. She has a particular way of how she wants things. And I felt like I like her, and I feel like she likes me. And everyone doesn't really like working with her too much because apparently she swears at them. And I was thinking, I've never heard her swear at me, you know? And I thought I'm so good at my job. I thought I thought, wow, I'm good at my job. Like she hates everybody and she likes me. And then you know what? It turns out she thought I was a child. So she was, because I'm so short. So she was making it PG for me. So my version was like, um, what do you call it? Anyway, good, like kind of, um, yeah, PG. I got her PG version. Because apparently one day she was looking for me and she was telling one of the staff, like, where is that child? That little girl. But you know what? When she passed away already. This was a long time ago. And when she passed away, I like got turned off from working in the nursing home because it was so heartbreaking. And apparently you have to be like, strong on the inside. Like you can't be emotional. Because the nursing home is that's where they live, so you were the same person every day. It's not like you have a different person every day. You have the same person every day, and then so you will develop, like an attachment, I guess. And then, oh my gosh, I really, like, I cried when she died. And I was like, I don't want to go work in the nursing home anymore. No, this is way too much for me. But wait, no, I still work in a nursing home though. But yeah, I still did for some time. Yeah, but I guess after that, I guess I learned not to get too attached. Yeah. I think maybe you'll have that first time and you'll feel really attached, and then you will get hurt by it. And then maybe after that, you're gonna be more careful about like opening up your feelings, or like getting too attached so that you don't hurt as much, when they die. Um, Yes, luckily nursing home, my grandma was in a pretty good. She had good nurses and staff that went above for her and made it a good place for her. Well, that's really nice, Parker. Hi, MJ Creations. Hi, Zenale. Hi, Carlos Blake. Hi, Italian Stallion. I remember you. You were here before, weren't you? And I think, in general, that's like, we just go in a circle all the time. Like, oh, you will be, someone will kind of motivate you to like be better and your standards, and then eventually you'll feel lax, you'll be a bit more chilled out, and then the standards, it's not gonna be as good as it is. I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. You know what? I'm gonna go downstairs because my Wi-Fi is messing up. Wait, let's go where the Wi-Fi is. Anyway, like, if you have a good manager, like someone is always gonna be there to maintain the um standards, right? Like you're gonna have. I was wondering if it was my signal. No, it's me. I kept seeing like reconnecting, reconnecting. That's really annoying. Yeah, what was I even talking about? Like it's not like even in life, right? We always have to be motivated, like all the time. Otherwise, you get relaxed, you get too chilled out, and then you won't feel like doing anything. You know, so it's nice when you get that little bit of motivation. You're pretty. Thank you so much, Carlos. Hi, Italian Stallion. Sorry, I'm reading my comments, but they're like really late. She saw a plane crash into the Empire State Building. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jessie. But at least we all had, them in our hearts, even though they're gone now. She saw a plane crash into the Empire State Building. Really? For a first vacation, that's crazy. Hi, Carlos Blake, but in a nursing home, that old skeleton. My dog. Some families are there for them, others aren't, but they do get the company of other old people. I love eating breakfast with the old folks. Yeah. And I remember they have gangs even, like this is their group. And I remembered in one of the nursing homes that I used to work for, like they have their gang of smokers. It's true. And I was thinking, because I used to smoke during that time. Okay, I just recently quit. But I remembered thinking, like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like a smokers gang, like here we are. They always eat together, they go out for a smoke together. Daughter, yeah, I have a daughter. Italian stallion. Oh my, find your soulmate there. I was joking. You're sick. Me, no, hopefully getting better, Italian stallion. Lol, you're gonna put a stick in the spokes of the wheelchair. What does that mean? Jessie Towler, you're pretty. Thank you so much, Carlos Blake. I'm glad you think so. April 28th till May the 3rd. Oh, that is so soon. I cannot book any holiday yet until I do my driving. It's so funny though, because it seems like my son and his friends are in that time, where they are learning how to drive, and I'm exactly in the same situation. I was about to go to the hospital, but I got to my specialist in time, but they gave me a preventative and stuff. Oh, okay. Did it make you feel better? And then Tenerife is May 29th till June 5th. Oh, enjoy the unexpected, John. Oh, I'm kind of jealous because I can't plan anything yet. But it's fine. It's fine. I have to drive. And maybe I can go around the UK and visit people, right? Right? And there's a strong there was like a lot of times when I really wanted to go and visit people in certain places, like tell them that, you're doing a good job, carry on doing it. And there's, somebody who watches me who just recently was brave enough to get help, for like mental health issues. And I wanna there's a part of me that wants to be like, you know what? Like, well done, congratulations for actually going for it. Like going and getting that help. And there's a part of me that wants to like go there, you know, and be like supportive, you know. Um that seems like to have so a lot of memories. Yeah, yeah, I had a lot of good memories. Hi, Zainil Anwar. I think I remember you talking about this lady before. I remember this. Really, really. Have I? Lol, that's hilarious. Same here. Haven't that another client? She was special, lived to be 98. Really, she was so accepting of me. Hard not to get attached. Yeah. Why did you feel like she had to accept you? I was wondering if it was my signal. Hi, Zenny. Oh yeah, lol. They act like they're in high school when they're different groups, and they're always drama too. Hey, guy. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you today? They act like they're in high school when they're different groups, and they always drama. Yeah, isn't it? isn't it? And there's rumors and everything. Exactly, Jesse. Hello, gorgeous things. How are you today? Hey, guy. Hey, Q. How are you today? Um, hey, honey. How are you doing now? Hi, Q. This is the best I have felt for like a week. So, this is the first time that my temperature went down to 37.3. So that's good. Like without paracetamol. Okay, so paracetamol obviously. Um, but yeah. So since I've been unwell, this was the first time that I felt like, you know what, I feel like kind of well. I still feel a bit snotty, and yeah. But I feel like not yeah, because used to be when I move my head too much, like I feel like there's too much. Like I don't want it. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that sensation of moving too much. So now I think I'm okay. And then yeah, I feel like I'm getting better. I hope that I just want like a twin, like maybe from tonight till tomorrow. If I don't have a fever, I will go work tomorrow and be like, I'll be back on Monday. Hi, baby. Hi, Shiva Yang official. How are you today? You want to visit me and Roxy once you passed your driving test? Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let's check it out. Do you have experience as a caregiver? Yes. I used to work. So when I moved here in the UK, from the Philippines, um, when I was doing no, actually, my very first job is in care. I was a carer or caregiver for a child. My very first job is I was a caregiver for, but I was already a nurse in the Philippines. Okay, I was already a nurse in the Philippines, but I don't have my license in this country yet. So I was looking after a girl with um, tracheostomy tube, and but in their own home, and I used to do my shifts were very good. It was like Monday and Tuesday morning, day, and then Wednesday and Thursday night shift. And so I'm always off every weekend because all the other carriers like the weekends because they get paid a lot more. And I was the new one, so I get the shifts that nobody wants. And it's so weird that the shifts that nobody wants was like, off every weekend. There you go. Um, and then, but I used to have to go to school with her, so Monday and Tuesday, I will have to go to school with her. I'll change her nappy in the middle of the night. She was in a wheelchair. If there's anything that happens with her tube, I have to change it if in case, it affects her breathing. So that's all I did. Like, I took her from home. Her school is like really next, like really near her school. So we just kind of wheelchair her into school. I just wheelchair her around. Sometimes when she's playing out with her friends, like if she wants to run with her friends, I will push the wheelchair faster. So it's like, so it's kind of like she's running with them. And then that's what I remember we did. Yeah, but I'm there, with her in school, and we remembered I'd never been in a school in this country before, and that was interesting for me to get exposed to what the schools look like, because it's very different from the Philippines. Excuse me. And then during night shifts, I just make sure that her oxygen levels don't go down too much because her condition, she has to be on a, what did she have? Oh, she was just, she had to have monitoring while she's sleeping because her oxygen levels go down. And then we have to um, nebulize her when it gets way too low, stuff like that. Hi Shiva Yang. I'm hoping so. I haven't had one since, but that reminds me I need to take the preventative, but I hope it's gone. Haven't had it for a couple of days, but I'm pretty good. That's good. I'm glad that you feel so much better. What, since you started it, it actually helped. I'm fine. Oh yeah, I have dizziness and symptom as well, like motion sickness. Really? But maybe it's part of the headache, because sometimes I feel that way, when I have my migraine. I said the comment about putting a stick in the wheelchair spoke because you were joking about your husband not being able to leave. Oh, all right. Go for an automatic car license. You find it easier to pass. I would even be more happy to help you as well. You know what? I tried to, guy. I did. I did driving lessons before, and I didn't really find it difficult to do um, the manual. I actually enjoyed it. Hi, Manoj Das. Why do eyebrow? My eyebrows. Because I have makeup on today, Manoj. Do you still? Oh, is that person still around the girl? No, she's passed away. Sadly, the unexpected John. Like they were expected. It was expected that she was gonna pass away. Like she's not gonna get to a certain age. Like most children with that condition. What am I doing with the lights? Most children with that condition, um, you know, they don't really reach adulthood. Do you still keep in touch with the girl? Yeah, when I left that job, so I don't remember. Oh, when I left that job, I started work in the hospital, but as a HCA, healthcare assistant. Um, but it was in the hospital that I work now, but this was like ages ago, before this nursing job. So I was an HCA there, a care assistant there before I was a nurse there. But there was like a gap, how many years between. And I really liked it there. That's why I went back. That's why when I got my nursing license, I went back to that hospital. I really love that hospital. It's like love at first sight. It's like, when I experienced working there for the first time, I really liked it. And then I just kept coming back. But yeah, the first I left that job to go there, and then so I haven't seen her in a long time. But I remember when I went back to Philippines and I came back, I went to visit her, and I gave her a beaded bag that I made, and I told her how to make a beaded bag. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, and I cannot show you. I wish I could show you, but anyway, I used to like one of my hobbies a long, 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 long time ago was making bags out of beads. And it's super cool, right? Because imagine like you just use two strings, like strings, and then you can put anything in it. You can turn it into any shape. And then like even pearls, like imagine a pearl bag, right? That's super cute. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so I made her that, I remember. And then I tried to teach her how to make it. And then she was, because she likes arts and crafts, she enjoys that. And then after that I left. And I think when she passed away, I don't know if I wasn't in the country when she passed away. So I didn't get to go to her funeral. I don't remember, but I remember that she has passed away. Um, why which experiment do you do with your eyebrows? You look like pretty love you. Thank you so much, Abhi. I didn't do experiment. Like I do makeup once in a while. Yes, I'm hoping it stays this way and doesn't quit working like the other medicine. But they're still going to investigate it, right? Parker M. Hi Rakesh, how are you today? Like a hacky sack. I don't know what is a hacky sack. I don't know what that is. So you know what? Oh yeah, I was gonna. My dad gave me this today. Russ, one of the people who's watching me, so he's one of my admins, and he's one of the people who's always gone to the meet and greets. And then, so been, he's one of the people that know my address, and stuff like that. So he would send me a lot of stuff, like Lawrence and Russ, they both know my address. So they would send me stuff, like flowers, whatever. And one of the things that he sent me was this, but longer. And I think I've done a video about it before. And it's called an Oodie. But I guess apparently Oodie, Oodie, is a brand. And it's a and apparently there's a lot of fakes, right? But the real one, I don't know what is the difference. But anyway, I think that one was so long that it's like to my ankles, and it's so heavy for me to carry around. So I ended up my son ended up being the one using it because my son loved it, and it's like just gray and and he's taller than me. So he can actually, he absolutely like he wears it all the time. My dad saw him wearing that and he got interested. So he decided to check it out, and he decided to get me one as well. And I don't know why he decided that I'm gonna be Wonder Woman. But actually, you know what? It's so super soft. Like, look. My only problem is, like, I'm scared that if I take this to the bathroom, like if I have to go toilet, like, I might forget. You know what I mean? So I feel like if I'm gonna go toilet, I have to take it off. Anyway, I mean, like, you don't have to. I guess it just has like some getting used to. Can you? Can you? I'm scared that it's gonna get wet. I'm scared that you're gonna forget one piece and then it's like in the toilet water or something. Anyway, it's really nice. It's really nice. Look, isn't it? So comfortable, soft and comfortable. I like it. So anyway, my dad saw my daughter wearing one, and then my daughter told him about the brand, the whatever, oh, it's Oodie and whatever, and apparently it's on like 50% off at the moment. So we got this really cheap, but I don't know why he bought two. Is it like two for the price of one? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yes, they are my next appointment in a month, and a hacky sack is what sounds like you described. Ah, like a beaded bag. Looks cuddly thin. It is. You are so pretty naturally. You have need not makeup for glorious. Your beauty is natural. Thank you so much, Abby. But I like doing my makeup once in a while. It's as big as a kilt. Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a hoodie. Like you can have a hoodie at the same time and like a dressing gown. Blanket. It's like having a blanket and a hoodie together. It's like a blanket and a hoodie had a baby, and this is it. But it's actually really soft. I don't know if you can see it. Like, oh my, it's actually really soft. It's really nice on your skin. I'm going back to London soon. I will probably do a day trip. Really? When? How many siblings do you have? I have one brother, Super Tim. What about you? Give me your cloth. I like it. Are you still in touch with your school friends? Yes, but they're in a lot of different countries, Super Tim. So, one of my missions in life, or like one of my plans is I'm going to go around the world and visit each and every one of them, like especially the ones that I felt really close to. So, one at a time, I'm doing that. So, the next places that I wanted to go to, like I'm thinking of going to, is like Singapore because I have a lot of friends who live there now, like who trained nursing with me. Because a lot of the people that I trained with, or like that were my friends in the Philippines, they're like in a lot of different countries now. Not necessarily just the nurses, even the other people who are not nurses, they end up in other countries. So um, I think I'm just gonna take advantage of it. I mean, there's a part of it that's sad, that you don't get to be with them, like you don't, it's like your old community is not the same, like even when I go back to Philippines, it's like there's a lot of people who are not there anymore, so that part is kind of sad, that you can't just go out and be like, the friends that you grew up with, that from when you were 8 years old, are just gonna be there. That's kind of sad. But you just kind of think of how can you make the most of it or your situation. And so I'm thinking like maybe I should just go there, just grab the opportunity because these people, you grew up with them, you've known them since you were 8 years old. Yeah, you go out there in the world and visit them and get free accommodation. I'm joking. Lol, it's like a comfy wedding dress. Wedding dress? What do you mean? Yes, a beaded bag that people used to kick around and stuff. Kick around? Why would they kick it around? End of February, March. We have those in MN USA. We call them snuggies. Ah, okay. Not as thick and cozy as yours, though. Really? Okay, so you have something similar and it's called snuggies. That's good to know. Kumusta ka, Tin? Hi, Super Team Roy. Filipino ka? When you come to Malaysia, let me know. We can go out for dinner. Thank you so much, Q. If I'm watching your live session, I will be able to communicate in English. Possibilities, maybe. Oh, you're trying to learn it. Is it a kilt? It's a blanket, Tins. Oh, is it? I did. Wait, but is it made of something, something? Like something different? A quilt? I want to meet you. I'm a big fan of you. Thank you so much, Abhay. I have meet and greets every 8th of April, 2 p.m., Hyde Park. In, yes, by the Peter Pan statue. That's my meet and greet date every year. Yes, for sure. I'm working on my passport right now, so I can visit friends and stuff. And it was like some game. I'm not really sure. Some game? What do you mean? Oh, some game that they kick it. Ah, interesting. I'll be visiting London at the end of February or March when I get my next payday. You know what? When you said some game, that reminded me of like a Filipino game. We have a game called Sipa, which is translates to kick, right? But you know what we did? We would collect flowers that fall on the floor, on the ground, right? And then we will have like a bunch of them. And then once you get to a certain bunch, it kind of turns into like a ball. And then you get a rubber band and then you kind of tie them together. So it's like we're making our own ball made of flowers. And then, and then you kick it like this. Wait, you throw the ball, yeah? And then when it's about to fall down, you kick it like this, like that. Then it will go up. Then you kick it again. Then it will go up. And then you count how many. It's like uh it's like I guess a race. Not a race. It's not a race. It's like the more you have, like the more points you get, I guess, the more points you get without falling, without it falling on the floor. That's kind of the um goal. The goal of the game is to get as many as you can without it falling. There you go. Sipa. Sipa. Oh, I miss the Philippines. And you don't have to spend anything. You don't have to buy toys. You just pick the flowers and get a bloody rubber band. Yes, for sure. I'm working. Oh, I'll be visiting London at the end of February or March when I get my next payday. Oh, nice. Who are you going with and where are you going? My teammates are from Manila. Really? But where are you from, Super Team? Yes, what's the best way to date or approach a Filipino woman at church? Huh? I don't really know, Q. I think each person will be different, you know. But I think in general, a really acceptable way to is to be introduced, by a common friend. I think because that's the least chance that you're gonna get rejected. Because at least you already know that there's a common friend. It's you kind of already have an idea that what this person might not be dangerous because we have a common friend. So like you're most likely to to get if you talk to them they will talk to you, something like that. If you take their number, they're most likely to give you their number because they kind of uh have that. I guess the common friend will be the guarantor, kind of like a guarantor for your safety or like for your mm, um, kind of like a character reference. your your common friend is kind of like a character reference, so it's like Yeah, maybe this person is not a psycho, is probably not going to be a serial killer or something, or maybe not going to be like someone who's going to have bad intentions. I don't know. As I said, it's a day trip and you're welcome to join. Oh, thank you so much, Unexpected John. You look cute in this snuggle blankie. Thank you so much, Cookie Monster. Yes, that's exactly what it is. They are called squish balls. What is called squish balls? We also used to play that same game. The 50th kick was supposed to be a back kick. Really? Wait, where? Which country, Super Tim? Please tell me. Hi, Rosex. Happy was really popular. Happy Sack was really popular in the 90s and 2000s. I played it with my friends a lot. We always had one. It wasn't that great, but it was fun to play. Some could do tricks too. Wait, so Happy Sack is what you call that game that I told you about? But you use something different? You use like a beaded bag? I am from India. Nice to meet you, Super Tim Roy from India. Oh, okay. And you play the same game? That's so interesting, isn't it? It's so interesting how we all kind of have the same fruit or the same game or the same something. We just don't know it yet. We just all call it a different name. You're bringing back high school memories, lol. It's such a normal response to wonder why we kick the hacky sack. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I wonder where it originated, right? Because how come people from India, people from England, people from the Philippines, we're all playing the same game, just calling it different names. You ever got a secret love letter? Secret love letter. Did I? I don't remember. It seems like the love letters that I got, I know who they're from, you know? And then I remembered giving some love letters. I remembered having a crush on one of my friends and then prank calling them. Have you ever done that? Like, so we found out her number, and then me and my best friend, she wasn't my friend just this time. Okay, like, yes, it's a female. I'm bisexual. Okay, I get attracted to both male and female. But during this time, she wasn't my friend yet. Like, she eventually became a close friend, but at first, I didn't really know her that much. She just started like in our school. And so I thought I found her attractive. And then my best friend found out what her telephone number is. And then I was like 12, okay? I was like 12. So, don't judge me, but this is what this is what we used to do. We just call her, like listen to her voice. I don't even remember if we said anything. Maybe we just kept quiet and just, what the hell? We've been prank calling this person. What the hell? That's what we did. I haven't really planned it yet. However, I would visit the O2 and visit Wembley Stage. What's the weirdest thing like you've done like to someone that you liked? Because obviously when you're young, right, you don't really know how to deal with having a crush or being attracted to people. Like, um, what was like the weird things that you did? To, when you look back at it, you're like, oh my goodness, why did I do that? But obviously you don't know. You don't really know how to deal with it yet. I haven't really planned it yet. I would visit the O2 and visit Wembley Stadium. Shopping trip. Ooh, rich, rich, rich. The unexpected John. Hi, Lapie. How are you today? New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Lapie. Yes, thanks. Which part Philippines has country lifestyle farming sea view? Planning to go there. Farming, country lifestyle. You know what, Q? There's a lot of places like that. But there's so many beautiful places in the Philippines, and it's made up of a lot of islands, thousands of islands. So I think um, I would recommend that you try out any one of those islands. But a lot of people are saying how uh, some of the more popular islands are becoming too popular. Like you don't really get like the Virgin Islands anymore. And the one of the places that we would keep going back to is Karamoan. you know, Karamoan. Um, but I don't know how it is now. It's been a long time since I've been there, but it's so beautiful. There was this mountain in an island that we went up, and there's so many steps, and at the top there's like a big, kind of like a big Jesus Christ or something, and then and then on the way there, there's butterflies that are this big. I am telling you. Actually, I can post a picture of me with the butterfly on this, on my YouTube post, community post. So then I can show you. And then lots and lots of you can see sea urchins, although you probably don't want to step on that. But there's lots and lots of different colors of starfish. There's because it's still very much of a virgin, island. Like the nature is all still there, and then, but it's such an effort to get there, though. um, and then what else? Oh yeah, in one of the islands, there's a thing that you climb, like lagoon, right? So it's like mountain climbing, rock climbing. It's like rock climbing. So we rock climb up, right? This wall, right? And at the top, when you go, it's a lagoon. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then, like, while you're in the islands, there's people who will get coconuts for you, chop it off, and then they chop it off in such a way as the top of it, you can use it as a spoon to scrape off your coconut. So first off, they will chop off the top. You can drink up as much coconut as you want, the coconut milk that you want. And then once you're done with that, if you're ready to get to the meat, they will chop it more and then give you that spoon, like, the top bit that is turned into a spoon. You can use that as a spoon to eat the fresh. And these are fresh coconuts, fresh coconuts from a virgin island in the Philippines. Oh my gosh. So nice. I will post photos here. Like after this live, I will post photos, and maybe I will kind of schedule as well the next live where I'm gonna be live. Nice to meet you too. Same game, but the ball was made out of bicycle tire tube. Really? Okay. So a lot of different versions. That's super cool. You played in high school in the United States as well, 40 years ago. Really? And what were you using, Mad Dog? Is it also tires that you were using? You got many love letters. Was she also bi? Yeah, yeah. She's not just bi, she's lesbian. She's never had a boyfriend. She's ended up with some of my friends. I guess I've never really been good at expressing my feelings. I've never been good at that. Like I've always been kind of shy, and like I was used to like hiding my feelings. I remember prank calling. It was great. Who were you prank calling, Parker? I love to date a bi woman. Got about 30 pounds on the oysters, and it wasn't my idea. It was Roxy's. Really? To go shopping. Hey, John. Good evening. We used to go around with window chalk and write for sale on like about many cars, and would put call and can't remember the name and put our friend's phone number. Really? Oh my goodness. And did they get called? Have you seen this video on Instagram? I saw this video like in like it seems like they're an Australian couple, and they had a breakup. And then have you seen it? And then the guy, out of bitterness from the breakup, started putting posts everywhere, saying that there's a contest for like to copy, like the best person to copy Chewbacca. you know um and then her number on it, like who can copy Chewbacca the best. um we'll receive like $100 or something, or $200. I don't remember how much. And she's like her phone is constantly ringing, and then when she answers it, like somebody trying to copy Chewbacca. Have you seen that one? Have you been El Nino? Wait, I don't know what that is. For me, that is a typhoon name, super team in the Philippines. Very nice eyes. Thank you so much, Maud. I remember writing notes in elementary school if girls wanted to hold my hand on the way to the bus, and I'd have yes and no as options with a little box to check which one they want. Really? Oh, that is super cute, Jessie. That is super cute. Oh, I remember. I remembered writing a love letter, and the lyrics was like songs, song lyrics. Wait a minute. There's a really corny song lyric that I did. I think it's from Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. Wait, I don't remember. Wait, I'm trying to remember because I remembered my classmate. One of my friends, one of my classmates or slash friend, saw what I'm writing and she just kept laughing and she was like, "Are you seriously gonna give that to your boyfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? What's wrong with it?" Wait, oh, it's, I remember now. My pretty, pretty boy, I love you. Wait, who did that song? My pretty, pretty boy, I do. Let me inside. I don't know. There was a lot. There was a lot of things that I did like that. um, that sounds really nice. I want to go to the beach. It is. It is very nice. Hello, Tins. I like your dressing gown of Wonder Woman. It's not a dressing gown. It's a Oodie. Oodie. Look. Look. It's an Oodie. And it's got like really big pockets here as well. Look. Like pockets on the sides. But apparently in America, they call it a snuggie. How are you feeling today? The best I've ever felt in a long time. Now, not ever, but I mean, the best I've felt in some time. John. Yes, if a guy doesn't know how the girl is lesbian and express his love for her, how does the girl react? I don't think okay, it doesn't matter if if the girl is lesbian or not. I think either way, even if they are not lesbian, you have to accept the fact that maybe they will not feel the same way. That's just the game of life. I guess, um like you have to be open to the fact that what, maybe you will feel this way about this person, but maybe they won't feel the same way about you, and that's okay, because you can't um expect every single person around you, to feel attracted to you. You know what I mean? Same as you can't expect yourself to be attracted to every single person around you. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. Sometimes you like somebody and they don't like you, and sometimes they like you and you don't like them. That's the way it is. It's fine, you just have to figure out, like, maybe um, is there a way that you will they will end up liking you? Do you want to make that effort, or excuse me, or is there a way that maybe you can find somebody who already likes you? I don't know, depends, but just be open to that. Don't I've heard there's like an incident here where a guy stabbed a girl because she didn't accept the flowers that he gave her. That's mad. Don't do that. you know be open, like, be open to the fact that you might get rejected. It's okay. It's okay, like, just it's part of life. mm, not getting what you want. And remember, um that's something that we need to learn. How do you deal with when life throws you something, or when the things that you want, or like when you do not get the things that you want? How do you deal with that? Okay, maybe you can try something better or whatever, but are you gonna resort to violence? You know what I mean? Um, what can you do? I think for me, if you really, really want it, then you'll have the motivation to figure out why is it that you didn't get it in the first place. What was the reason? Is that reason something that you can control? Is it something that you can work towards? Is it something that um, maybe you need to go through school to be able to accomplish? I don't know. Kind of like, okay, like me, I don't know how to drive. Um, but there's something I can do about it. I can learn. I can try to spend a lot of my effort, time, money to be able to accomplish that. Something like that. Um, but if it's something like that, what's stopping you is something that's out of your control. What do you do? Do you give up, or do you try to focus your attention on something else? Um, I think it's important that we don't ruin our lives, just because we got rejected, or like ruin our lives, or just lose all hope just because one part of our life, um, in one part of our life we didn't get what we want. You know what I mean? Um, we would prank call so many different businesses and record it. It was pretty hilarious. And yes, we did it on many. He would get a call about every two. What would you say? What would you say, and what would they say? I want to hear the recordings. I seriously do. Like, can you send it to me? Yes, have you visited El Nino Island? I don't know about El Nino Island, Super Team Roy. I've only heard El Nino as like a name for a typhoon in the Philippines, Lamau. That scared me. I was scrolling PUBG live streams and she laughed so loud. Damn. Sorry, Tiyung. Oh, was I laughing? Hey, Starlight, did my laugh scare you? It's bound to be a hit, Singletons. Hello, nice wingsuit. You look and sound better. Yeah, I feel better, Starlight. How are you? What did you do this weekend? I'm going to get a passport soon, Tins, but I don't know where to go because I don't have anyone to go with. So I don't know what to do. Guy, hmm, you know, when I first did my solo trip, it was one of the most liberating thing because you feel so free, you know? um it's like you don't have to think about anybody. Like you can do anything you want, like when you wake up, when you will wake up, what time you will wake up, what will you do when you wake up. It's all your choice. If you want to stop somewhere, that you can make that decision. If something you see interests you, you can go there and explore it, without having to think of anything. Try it. Try going solo, guy, if you can. I mean, if you're worried, maybe you can start with something very safe, very near, very have a lot of English people. I would say Spain, because it's practically like being in England with the amount of English people in Spain, right? It's kind of like you're in England anyway. And I guess they're so used to English tourists, and it's not that far. It's nearby, and there's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be comfortable for you. For somewhere you're gonna go to for the first time, and the flight is not gonna be that long either. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be that expensive. I think for a first time that is something that will be very doable for you. Try it, guy. That's crazy. And don't get too excited to reply to every comment and lay yourself back while sipping some fluid. Hi, Tiyung. I like reading the comments though. Thank you so much for thinking about my voice. Hello, you have a very nice sense of humor, but your mind need peace. That's why you need to go to Nepal. Someday, that's me. Someday, I want to go to Nepal. I have a friend who's there actually, but I have to focus my mind on the driving at the moment. How to deal with rejections is a skill. Yeah, and I guess you need some experience, so that you don't end up letting it um stop you from trying again, because that's the saddest thing, I guess, that you could feel from it. Like sometimes you just might lose the will, to try again someday. So there you go. But I guess you can take the experience of rejection as a work experience. Like, I don't know. Wait. Let me explain. Kind of like Okay. Um, the good side of it, the good side of being rejected is that at least now you have some experience, Now you have experience being rejected. And um, then you will realize that, you know what, you didn't really die from it. You're still alive. It's not like, I mean, it might hurt you, you know, but maybe it's not really that bad. you know, you know what I mean? And I guess you can use that um, to motivate yourself. You can use that to, because you know what? If you're too comfortable, I noticed that you lose a lot of motivation. So it's good. Like it's good. Okay, get rejected. Feel that. Let that fuel you to, I don't know, go and improve yourself. And it's like rejection is the best motivation for self improvement. It's true. It's true. I've seen it. I've seen it in a lot of people. And the next thing you know, it's like, what the hell? You've developed so many skills now just from being rejected. And you've developed so many um, talents, or I don't know. Um, you have gained so much financially because of being rejected. A lot of people experience that. Or you've made so much improvement in yourself, like your physical appearance. A lot of people do that as well, like from their motivation being rejected. Gotta head out, but thanks for a fun stream, Tins. Go buy a hacky sack. Bye, Jessie. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, Tin. It was lovely interacting with you. Bye, Super Tim. I seen the pic of YouTube on YouTube of Kyrie bringing some flowers. It's so cute of him. I know his mom. His mom is the one. Look, you know, you know what their mom was like. Because there's so many things here that I want to get rid of in this house, and I'm like, there's so many things that it's just there that nobody, like, we're not using. And because we just moved, right? So some of the things we have managed to get rid of, and there's still some that we need to get rid of. And so I was thinking, you know what, maybe we should post some of these stuff on eBay. And then his mom is like texting me, like, oh, can I get the Wii? And I'm like, yeah, that Wii, that was a long time ago. And you know what? Nobody uses it because I have a Wii U. I have a Wii Switch now, And I'm like, maybe I should just sell it. And I'm like, do you just want to buy it? Because I'm like, I'm planning to like post it on eBay or something. And you know what? She was like, apparently she gave it to the kids. It was from her. I felt so embarrassed. I was like, really? I don't remember. I was like, I thought I bought it, but I think my memory was on the Wii U. The Wii U was the one that I bought off eBay. And I, like, my memory somehow thought that it was that. I bought that as well from eBay. So embarrassing. It's like, what? She gives it to my kids and I decide to sell it to her. I'm like, oh, shoot. Maybe you can just have it back then. Because she was like, oh, she wants to play it with Kyrie. I don't know where my old phone is. That's where all they recorded on. Oh, I try to find it. It's on an old cell phone. But yes, from many cars we put for sale, we would dial off in from how many calls my friend would get. How many? How many did they get? How many calls? Hey, Casey, how are you today? I can't complain about Spain. I've been there a few times as a solo traveler and I loved it. Yeah, yeah, I think Spain is a good idea, guy. Hello, my beautiful friend, and how you doing? Feeling? I'm good. Casey Schilling. I'm feeling so much better. My last temperature when I took it was 37.3, which is like the lowest the past few days, that when I wasn't on paracetamol. Because it was constantly on 38, 38, 37.9, and then today yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's not like I have that much of a headache anymore, and yeah, I feel so much better. Hi, Benny 1966. I believe that being true. What, Benny? Hi, Mochi. Wait, what did they say? Hi, Loss. Good evening. But long time no see. Wait, somebody told me the proper response to Assalamu alaikum is alaikum. It's like the other way around. Alaikum assalam. I don't remember. What is the proper response for assalamu alaikum? What is it? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember, but I keep forgetting. I'm from Uzbekistan. Nice to meet you, Mochi from Uzbekistan. I'm late, but have a great night. It's okay, Loz. How are you? How are you today? He would get one or two an hour for a couple of weeks. Really, every hour. That's awesome. You're feeling better. Thank you so much for checking on me, Casey. Yeah, you know what? We've been planning to visit my son's friend. She works at a ice cream place in Barnet, around this area, where we live. Um, it's called Ford Farm. Um, and it's like they make their own ice cream, fresh, from the cow's milk, I think, the cows that are there. And so it's like homemade ice cream, and they sell it in a lot of different flavors. And they even have one for dogs. They even have a dog ice cream, but it's obviously made for dogs. It's not made of ice cream. And then, um, apparently, there's a lot of animals that you can see there. You can buy tickets to go and see the animals. And then, but she works in the ice cream place. Like there's a shop where they sell the ice cream. And eggs, they even sell eggs. I was so interested to buy the eggs, but they ran out. So now I'm like, I'm gonna go back and buy eggs just to check out the eggs. What are the eggs like? you know? And then the eggs are so bloody popular. And then um and you can buy ice cream to take home as well. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be there all the time, and like most of the time I do my food shopping online. I don't really go out much. So like sometimes when I'm somewhere and then there's something interesting that I could try, I just go and try it, indulge because um well, I probably won't be able to get this anywhere else, right? Like I don't know. Will I will I get it from shops? No, because it's fresh, like homemade. Yeah. Anyway, this is what it's called, Louis of London. So this one is creamy coffee flavor. And then I got a Lotus Biscoff one for my daughter because she seems to like this Lotus Biscoff flavor, which is kind of like graham cracker taste. Anyway, um, apparently during the summer you can go and feed lamb. Like I don't know how. Like I don't know. The way that her friend was explaining was like they're holding the lamb and then they have like a milk bottle or something. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm thinking of maybe going there and bringing Kyrie someday in May. Someday in May. Hi, Jander Ferreira. Welcome back. Hey, Michael Conco. That also reminds me I need to book a day trip for Gibraltar while I'm down at Costa del Sol. Yes, go for it. I still have a fever, or do you just look hot 24/7? Starlight. How are you today? How's your weekend? I'm going to fly, but I got a family meeting. Oh, bye, Mad Dog. Bye, Mad Dog. Take care. I miss you, Mad Dog. Big O family. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. I'll catch you next time. Bye, Mad Dog. Homemade ice cream is great. I've made some before. Really? What did you use to make it? You know what? I remembered when the kids were young and they had like when they were toddlers. And they still had formula, like apparently it's still healthy for them. And we don't really have fresh milk that popular in Philippines for kids. Like we have powdered milk, that's what's popular for the kids. And there's like a certain powdered milk that is good for certain ages, because it's made for that age. So then let's say age 2 to 3, this is the milk formula that's best for them, whatever. Anyway, because you feel like they have to have that. And then they don't drink as much anymore, so I remembered I made ice cream out of the formula milk. They ate some, but it didn't seem like they liked it that much. you know it's still different from like real ice cream. Maybe I should have put like flavors, because I didn't put a flavor. Like I just did it as like formula. Formula milk. Hello, Princess. Hi, Jander Ferreira. How are you today? Like. Thank you for the like. And I also like to visit Marbella and the famous Puerto Banos just to show how the other half live. Yeah, just to see. Yeah. That's a good idea. I've been to Spanish island called Majorca. Majorca! On a family holiday and to Ibiza with the XGF. I did enjoy Majorca, but not actually been to Spain. Lol, I'm just scared to go on my own. Ibiza. Ibiza. Majorca and Ibiza, right? That's how you pronounce it, right? Ibiza. I'm just scared to go on my own. Try. That's what I mean. I mean, you've been there, but maybe you can try to go and try it on your own this time. Hello to my beautiful Queen Christine. Hi, Michael Conkle. How are you today? Thanks for the affection, Princess. You're welcome. Hi, El Chupacabra. Long time no see. How are you? You're wonderful. Thank you so much, Jander Ferreira. I hate thinking. El Chupacabra is fine. Sometimes I hate thinking too. They used to have a kit where you could make it. Right, yes. Oh, I remember there used to be like cotton candy maker. Have you ever tried that? Oh my gosh, I remember. We used to put some sugar in it. Oh my gosh, where is that machine? Oh, we had the flood. I think it went with the flood. Hi, Jander Ferreira from Brazil. Menorca, not Mallorca. Oh, Menorca. I'm sorry, I thought it was like a mistype. What is Menorca? I don't know where that is. Yes, I remember that as well. What, the cotton candy maker? I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, um, I will go live at around. Yes, that, but it seems they don't make those kits anymore. They don't? Did you change your address online? I seen your video that your shopping went to your old address and you forgot. Yes, I did. Finally, because I have to make sure. Wait, I don't know the Filipino food place, the Filipino food shopping place. Though I think that's the one that I didn't change yet. My gosh, I haven't seen them around anymore. What? The cotton candy makers. Maybe they're not that popular anymore nowadays. Maybe there's just like a time when they would be in trend and then no, not anymore. Um, anyway, tomorrow I will be back live. What time do you want me to go live tomorrow? Shall I go around this time? Shall I go a bit earlier? Daytime. The ice cream ones. Ah, the ice cream makers. That's right. There are three Spanish islands: Spain, Menorca, and Mallorca. Ah, this time same. Spain. Yeah, this time we can go to Spain. Yeah. Yes, maybe around this time. Okay. Okay. Around this time tomorrow, 6 p.m. We can do that. So I will be back on live at 6 p.m. GMT tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Puerto Banus is a purpose-built resort developed by a wealthy Spanish businessman. Hi, Caravo George. Interesting. So is that where you're going? The unexpected, John? Anyway, bye everybody. Have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Okay, thanks and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I will post the pictures of like Philippines now. I'm excited. Bye.